So this is Calicat, the Calicatster, Adam Brown. Yeah, what you're about to watch is the slideshow for the commentary thing. And I'll just keep going while the slideshow's playing. And then I'll cut to the slideshow when I press play here in a moment. So we can go over the Dan and I went to the house. He drove down, and then we came back. And in the slideshow is about what happened at the house. There's a video commentary thing, and there's video with commentary, and there's clip show video as well. So yeah, but this segment is probably just the pictures. Not the, so let's play it, and yeah, I'm no longer going to look at the camera as I play it. Yes, so this is the slideshow of and we're going to see some pictures that you've seen on the August 8th tape as well, video. From the pictures, it was difficult to render them to scale in the program because it rendered the HEIC pictures way bigger than they should have been. Here we see that down there. Here we see the cabinets and things that are going to go out on the set. The house on the 8th. This is August 8th. When Mark Cards or John Yeager and I were there. Yeah, I went over some of the stuff that the house was being sold. They had permit issues. They were part of it was the stairway and what kind of railings it needed. Part of it was the shed. Part of it was the lighting. Part of it was the subfloor and it had to be ripped up and then had to add in some bracing underneath. So even though you can see the bracing there, it'd be underneath. So earthquake bracing. Yeah, so there's probably not a whole lot of room under the house anymore. That window is either cut out of the old door and put back because I can see the crease, or it isn't. I think that all they did was cut a piece out of it and put a window in. That's what they did. But Dan insists, no, they put a new door in entirely. Doesn't have the creases there. But yeah, so we have the closets and things for the one of the rooms, like what's upstairs rooms. And looking out the window, and the dormers were from the Sheldon and Lisa era, 2000, 2001, roughly. They put in dormers, real dormers. Normally that plan doesn't have dormers. Those windows are from that period, and they're kind of old. And there's the bathroom from under construction and things. And yes, Mark's Cards just commented on the phone. The kitchen looks fantastic, and call me tomorrow. Mine, yeah. The kitchen looks fantastic. Yes. So, so here we have continuing through the house thing. That's funny. You know, call it. There's some of the crawl space areas. They had to fix all that stuff. So they were finishing things off in the house. And they were at work, but we didn't film the people, the workers. The later stuff. There's more of that, but we have a lot of what the cell phone camera thing does. It also has those little video clip snippet things. It does that at the same time, so you can choose a picture from the snippet, and yeah. Which was helpful for some things, but not others. Yeah, they evened out the ceiling there, and yeah, that can be a nursery room or an office in that other section. They closed off one of the doors and made a new door. It probably will be some sort of a thing. But yeah, it's funky. And yeah, they kind of made those two rooms back the way the floor plan was originally. They moved things around. But yeah, I think they did. I think they moved the wall around too. They made the room a little smaller. Yeah, I think they did some stuff there. They moved some things around. So we have, because that does look closer than it was before, that window. Because they moved the wall over and put a door in it, to make that little room bigger, which is what the old plan originally was in the other versions of that tract house. And the bathroom, and silly hat, and the most recent visit today they asked whether it was the first. Somebody asked whether it was the first resident or the second resident. There's never been a second resident. First resident. So, yeah, the house is this is the Mayor Bob Brown's former house. Yep, and Victoria Brown's house for the First Lady Milpitas, and now finally getting all renovated to be sold. And, I think they should put like a plaque, like a marble plaque with a thing in front of the house. Whoever owns it, whoever gets it next, that says it's the Mayor Bob Brown Memorial House, and have like a bed and breakfast there, Airbnb kind of thing, so that I can visit it. Because I totally would do that. But yeah, a lot of it's an excellent prime neighborhood location. It's right there with the easily walking distance of 2 primary schools, 3 technically if you count the special needs school, 3 schools within walking distance, Rose and Senate and the other one, and Rancho, which is junior high, and bus distance. Bus is right down the street. You can get on the bus and go to Milpitas High, or Pomeroy, which is near Milpitas High. So yeah, they is an ideal spot next to a park, and it's not janky. So yeah, they'll soon have walkthroughs and tours and stuff. So yeah, and there's the bathroom, and let me take a sip of this here water. The bathroom. Yes. So you have some stuff stacked up there. Flooring. That's flooring. And so they're going through the whole motion, showing them stuff toward the end of the fixing up stuff in the subfloor. Yeah, so the house had to be renovated. Martha sold her house on Diablo, and as is, and the new people that moved in there completely renovated it to look really, really ugly from the front. Added some rooms on the front and some weird thing. But yeah, so we come through the door there. It's one of the doors. But yes, so we have backyard with they took out. Well, we took out the bricks early on, so that was already gone. I mentioned some of the various Calicat show type movies we've did there. The studio group here, of course, is you wouldn't be watching the video, you'd be watching the video. So yeah, the various things going on, and so that's fun. Mark's cars and John, who I've known for 40 years, and we're hung around there, and and there was some movement down there, a worker with a large panel, a piece of flooring, probably for the bathroom. Cut the panel out. No. Bunch of stuff going down, and here's the church lobby that's got the same sort of. They decided to do the same sort of flooring. So that's cool. And get rid of the carpeting in there, which was getting kind of janky. But now it's a big dance floor. They can do dancing. Although Presbyterians We're not known for going all out with dancing. Not too much. Anyway. So yeah, and I think that's the end of the house stuff. But things going on a little longer with some of the other stuff on the tape, and it's just going on because sure. And more house stuff. I don't think there was any goofy neighbors showing up at that point. Yeah, so it was. Yeah. Get to see the house again. I'm sure we'll see the house again. I'm sure there. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some way. but yes, there's Bob Brown Park. Fairly sparse, except for the dinosaur eggs there on the ground, the rocks. Near the dinosaur tree that laid the dinosaur eggs. That's the gag there. Because Sam Neill had just passed away, so I was doing dinosaur park thing joke. But yes, from Jurassic Park. Somebody stole the thing off the sign. Yeah. So So there's that, and that's kind of the end of that. Because the other picture footage for this new stuff isn't as long as the other footage. So we get the rocks again, and so yeah, there's not as many pictures, but there's a lot more video of Willer's video clips. Although that weird video, and we try to compress the other video to fit, and it was like, those HEIC files are just too big, and the Photoshop doesn't know what to do with them. Even though it's a new version of Photoshop, it should have that feature. Now we're going to move on to, it looks like, it doesn't they beta tested the other one. And now we return to the house on the 19th. 9 days later, we got the railings up, the stairs up, the finishing work going on, and all the exciting stuff you get to see, the camera angles and video and stuff. The pictures are set to the frame so that you can. There's the room, the pink room, all done. Everything is off-white, kind of an eggshell. You can see because the paneling, it's the paneling underneath on the sides is white, but it's off-white. It's not quite white. You have doors. All the doors are in. Everything, the door opens and closes. I played around with the doors and the lights and stuff. And hopefully they would work. Then we come to the kitchen where they moved everything around. Their fridge is now on the other side. The stove is now kind of where it was, and the sink and the washer are kind of where they're. But they flipped the island around. They took out the stove. They put the stove over there, where the fridge was. The sink and now has a splashboard, and it has a faux marble top thing for that stuff. And it might be real, but I think it's faux. I don't know. It just looks like marble. It's nice though, real nice. And the sink splashboard, and there's the living room with a wall completely gone. They could put a TV back there, and that could be a dance floor or something, or anything you want to put in the living room. It really would be great for parties. You want to put parties in there. You put the other retaining wall. You could put a TV, the speakers up there. It'd be awesome. Sound would be great traveling through the. Yeah, it was always good sound acoustics in that house. Yeah, so they rebuilt those things, the things for the crawl spaces, even though the smaller crawl space you can't get into. And here is the master bedroom, which also can be a dance studio. Yes, but yes, but no, it's going to be a bedroom. So there's other various. I played with the lighting, but yes, I could not get into the upstairs bathroom. There was a worker putting in the vanity. So Dan got in there and took a picture. But yes, there was a putting in the vanity. The master bedroom, the other stuff. I think that's the other. That's good. Yeah, I wanted to get a shot of the other rooms above, where Sheldon's slightly off an inch thing. It's gone. All the popcorn ceiling was torn out. The smaller room there with the layout. So you get to see what it all looks like now and the various things and the other. Yeah, I think they moved that wall. I think they shifted that wall by like maybe a foot, and then put a door in it, so they make that office a little bigger. I think they shifted that wall. It does look like they did, and made the window slightly larger. I think they did. Made the window larger, shifted the wall. That's what they did. So they made it into a little like a more or less a walk-in closet storage and more like a nursery or something. Studio. There's a shot of the thing there, the opening thing, and various other accoutrements in there. There's the smaller one, and I guess they figured, well, that doesn't really go anywhere. It's for a maintenance door, so it doesn't need to be perfect. It's fine. Yeah, you wouldn't really go in there. It's not crawl space anymore. Yeah, and the closet creature is somewhere in the neighborhood. It got away. Lovecraftian closet creature. But yes, there's posing next to the stuff there and doing a sort of goofy expressions, wearing the Cadabra shirt, Cadabra Memoriam shirt, of the kitty cat Cadabra. Yeah, in the kitchen, and there we have the kitchen again, downstairs again. They got everything in place. Oh, that was funny. That the reason that there was a towel there immediately is they started power washing the house while we were in there, and they left the door open, front door. So the water all over. Well, that was interesting. You left the door open. Oh yeah, we know. And there was this other guy who didn't speak much English. They were wondering what it was. I was just taking pictures. And there was this other thing about the pantry being the most important spot in the house, and not in the bathroom. But yes, they thought that was funny. But yeah, so there was the workers were just finishing up and stuff, and there was the seller guy was there, the contractor guy there, and they showed us around. So yeah, good pictures. Yeah, so now I think I'm coming to the Dan pictures, and all of them were upside down in the program, and HEIC, they were too big, and we're coming up to those. I didn't download very many of his because they're those wide angle ones. They're interesting. They're very artsy. But yes, we'll get to those in a moment here. And yes, very artsy. If it even accepted them, it might have just not recorded them. Here we have the cat shirt. Yeah, cat at the doorway. But yes, other very many is. There's probably more, but because there's the front of the house. There is. I wonder if none of them downloaded. Maybe they didn't. Well, let's see. That's walking away from it. Well, there's the old studio house. They kept the forever plant in the back there, toward the front there, and in the front as you come in. Well, here's the Dan pictures. Living room looks like a dance studio. Oh, down. Other parts of the studio here we got. Everything was upside down when it came out. We have the garage looks like the shuttlecraft thing from now. It looks like the Starcracker shuttlecraft bay. It really does look like a shuttle bay. It's kind of cool. Yeah, we got all the lighting in, power to everything. We have stairs. They seem closer in now. Everything seems a little smaller. It's probably not. It just seems that way. There, he got into the bathroom. Got a picture of the bathroom. Yeah, I think that's the downstairs one. Yeah, it's a downstairs one. But yeah, so yeah, there actually were workers there. We were just walking around and we didn't mind them. Yeah, so they weren't really doing much upstairs anymore because they were kind of done upstairs. But yeah, there are various angles, the little ruins, the various things, accoutrements. It is cool looking. You know, it's very spacey, science fiction-y looking angles. No, there's me playing with the lights. He played with the lights too, apparently. Yes. Well, yes. Flick all the lights on and off. Yeah, so it was way bigger looking. It's trippy. Now it kind of looks like that backroom show. Well, yeah. Very, very sterile looking. And that was the other bathroom that he and everything I putting in the vanity. And there's a important closet. And yeah, outside. Some outside shots. And other things. Yeah. So we can actually show the other footage of the. We can actually play the video. So there's gonna be video too. There was no music. That's good. So yeah. Coming to the end of the slideshow. And all that. Stay in the front. And coming to the end. Oh, another shot of the garage. And another shot of the room. Just to be funny. Yeah, so that is the end of the slideshow. Wait, oh, there's a little more. Wait. A little more. A few more shots of the room. Yeah. But that's kind of the end. Yeah. So, yeah, end of the slideshow. So, you're watching the slideshow. You're going to watch the rest of it. Watch the movie show, too. The movie stuff. Yeah. So, we'll go over the video movie stuff right up next.